When Jonathan Antoin started singing the prayer on Britain's Got Talent, more than 17 million spectators held their breath. Stage in 2012. Well done tonight. It was such a stunning moment that Simon Cowell said, "You are the next Pavarotti. I must switch it on. You are amazing." A flurry of explosive rumors surrounds the 30-year-old guy who once put the Globe into a frenzy. From unexpected career changes to a falling out with Charlotte Giaconelli. "I made it more than merely to let you know that I'm still human. That being said, my name is Jonathan Antoin, and today I would want to share two pieces of information with you. What secrets are hidden from view? Is what we've witnessed real? You won't be able to turn away from the disclosures in this video, which will reveal everything. Give us Jonathan Antoin and Charlotte Giaconelli's poignant, operatic voices won over millions of hearts during their 2012 Britain's Got Talent competition. Music known as the West Hatch High School Golden Pair, they dominated the stage, placed second and signed a record deal for £1 million with Simon Cowell's label Psycho. They decided to split up in February 2014 to pursue independent careers after putting out two successful albums together in 2012, Perhaps Love in 2013. Music lifestyle. I'd like to think we have a very diverse range. We have some Neapolitan classics, such as hard opera, in the form of solos, and then there's the rock set, Florence and the Machine, whose name I can't recall. We've had the most exciting journey since meeting in 2006, they wrote in a joint statement posted on their official website, ecstatic for one another. The most thrilling thing is landing solo album deals with Sony Classical. Since then, fans have been speculating about a reunion, particularly since both are still doing well on their own. We have put in a lot of effort and have made a consistent effort to better ourselves, our fans, and not just working hard in the show's limits, demonstrates that, well, what we do is the result of working hard for the majority of our life. Thus it will be quite pleasant. Simon Cowell's famous audition advised to drop Charlotte caused a significant rift and caused them to completely lose touch, according to a number of stories and internet comments. In a number of recent remarks, Jonathan finally discussed his connection with Charlotte in public by 2025, putting an end to a lot of the unfavorable rumors. After his global tour and a run of shows in Essex, Jonathan is concentrating on a new solo album, according to an April 21, 2025, Mirror article. He has also lost 5 stones, or about 32 kilograms, and his health has improved dramatically. He wrote to fans on social media to express gratitude for their support. "This journey has been led by your generosity in allowing me to experiment with all genres of music." Regarding Charlotte, Jonathan had previously said in a 2017 interview with ITV's Lorraine, a statement that is still frequently used today. "Because of the nature of the work, we don't communicate very much. Even talking to pals is out of your schedule. My family is my constant, and is always at my side." Even if it was uttered years ago, the remark nonetheless conveys respect for one another rather than hostility, giving supporters a sense of a friendship that subtly endures even after the intimacy has diminished. Charlotte, who is currently 29 years old, is also dazzling on the West End stage, playing a bold part in the musical Burlesque at the Savoy, according to The Sun on June 7, 2025. Music. On Instagram, she posted about meeting Queenie, my stage fairy Todrick Halls, who keeps me occupied and hits notes as high as my heels catch. This summer, we're bringing the musical Burlesque to the main stage at the Savoy. Prepare yourselves for the genius of Miss Hall and Stephen Antoin. It will be fantastic. She frequently shares entertaining bits from previous shows, such as Carousel's live appearances. Furthermore, Heather seldom ever speaks about Jonathan by name. She humorously recognized her previous identity in a TikTok video that went viral. In a fun nod to their BGT adventure, Simon Cowell, who detested me, gifted me Kurt Geiger shoes for Christmas. Although there has been no formal confirmation of a reunion, media publications such as Manchester Evening News on April 22 stressed that the two-person split was a logical step. Their 2014 joint statement, which sold over 250,000 albums and placed second on BGT, still has resonance today. "We are grateful to everyone who attended our shows, purchased our CDs, and cast their ballots. At our solo shows, we want to see you." After initially stirring up controversy with his early remarks, Simon Cowell eventually expressed regret and signed both of them, demonstrating his unwavering support. Though their individual achievement is based on mutual respect, The Jonathan and Charlotte story has remained captivating throughout the years due to speculation of conflict and reunion. There is more to this trip than just music. It has to do with maturing. Because of this, fans are even more moved when they remember the legendary pair that made BGT history. An unexpected partnership with Andrea Belli. Since Britain's Got Talent, Jonathan Antoin has enthralled listeners all over the world with his strong tenor voice. He keeps establishing himself in the music industry with ambitious initiatives. 2014 saw the release of his first solo album, Tenere, which peaked at #1 on the UK Classical Artist Albums chart, and was produced by Anna Berry, who is well known for her collaborations with Andrea Belli. His distinctive style, a blend of classical opera and contemporary flair, was further developed by later albums, such as Believe 2016 and Going the Distance 2020, which gave listeners a profound emotional connection. Recently, there have been a lot of rumors about a big cooperation on music forums and social media, especially after Jonathan started hinting to a new recording project in 2025. With captions like Day 3 possibly, and hashtags like New Music #New Album in June 2025, his Instagram and Facebook pictures depict him working from his home studio, hinting at a potentially exciting new project. He was seen working with Leo Z in a June 10, 2025, Facebook video, which heightened anticipation for new musical directions. The biggest surprise occurred in May 2025, when Jonathan posted on his website, jonathanmusic.com, formally confirming a duet with Andrea Belli. It was an amazing moment when they met for a recording session in Italy earlier this year, he said. It is a great honor for me to work with Andrea Belli on a special duet for my next album. He talked about how he overcame personal obstacles, which gave me the self-assurance I needed at 30. As the lead single on the upcoming album, which is tentatively named Echoes of the Heart, the duet is a new rendition of The Prayer, the well-known song that was previously performed by Bocelli and Celine Dion. Vocal recording is anticipated to be completed by mid-year. In a well-known FM interview, operatic icon Andrea Bocelli, who has overcome visual handicap, also offered assistance. Jonathan has a passionate voice, and this partnership gives us a chance to introduce opera to a younger audience. Their relationship extends beyond producer Anna Berry. It stems from our shared affection for Jonathan, who has previously sung Belli's songs, As We Have Faith in earlier performances. The new CD promises diversity by fusing traditional songs with creative compositions that showcase Jonathan's development as a person after touring abroad in Canada and Australia. Thousands of posts on social media demonstrate how excited fans are about the project's potential. Jonathan wrote on Instagram, "This album will carry deep emotion, proving that the rumors of a big collaboration aren't just whispers, they're real. This is a personal victory, as well as a career milestone, that will enable Jonathan to continue sharing his love of music with people all over the world." The route to weight loss and the first role. Jonathan Antoin experienced an amazing transformation after years of battling health concerns. By changing to a healthier lifestyle, he lost almost 30 kilograms. He started the adventure after realizing the negative effects of an uncontrolled diet, particularly while he was in the US, and found it hard to avoid fast food. Jonathan stressed in an April interview with The Sun, "I actively made changes by walking 1,000 steps a day, and paying attention to what I ate, and I feel healthier than I have in the past 10 years. His tenacity not only gave him back his confidence, but also created new opportunities, making his personal journey an inspiration to many. At one point, there were rumors of plastic surgery or major health issues, but Jonathan categorically denied them, saying that everything was accomplished naturally. He said that the years leading up to Britain's Got Talent were a time of great depression, which at one point caused him to consider making bad decisions. He posted on Instagram that his recent metamorphosis has given him a sense of strength and lightness. After a brief period of activity, there is still movement beneath the surface, indicating a balance between work and self-care. He unexpectedly received an opportunity to play his first acting role in a biopic about Luciano Pavarotti, which is set to start filming in 2026 as a result of his weight loss journey. In a final scenario that includes a live performance in front of a sizable crowd, Jonathan will play a young Pavarotti who is charting the journey from obscurity to becoming an opera legend. He posted about his excitement on Facebook. At 30, I'm committed to leading a healthy lifestyle, and this position demonstrates what can be accomplished with perseverance. Mirror claims that the film's director hailed Jonathan and Pavarotti's verbal and emotional similarities, describing them as a potent bond. In addition to putting an end to the rumors, this confirmation sent a strong message about mental health and urged individuals to act rather than give in to adversity. Jonathan offered wise counsel as he wrapped up the interview. The ideal size isn't the aim. It's leading a healthy lifestyle to follow your interest. As a result, his tragedy is transformed into a touching tale that gives hope to people going through comparable struggles. Autism is a turning point. Jonathan Antoin's self-discovery path was marked by both struggle and a profound sense of release after receiving an autism diagnosis. In 2022, shortly after turning 27, he started to investigate his distinct perspective on the world. I was diagnosed in 2022, and for a brief period, it felt like dreaming, Jonathan said on Instagram on April 2, 2024, in honor of World Autism Awareness Day. Looking back at a life already lived is a frightening thing, but the past cannot be changed. Even though there was an initial feeling of mild discomfort, Wales Allen's statements demonstrate a genuine openness that strengthened his connection with the community. Eventually, there were rumors that the illness would hurt his developing career, with some people guessing that it made him avoid the limelight. Jonathan increasingly transformed that experience into inspiration, particularly in 2025, when he wrote a little opera on his own. The opera, which was inspired by his inner journey, debuted in London in June 2025. He explained the procedure in a personal update posted on his Facebook page. Writing an opera that depicts an interior world where things feel different but rich with meaning was made possible by autism, which opened a creative outlet for me. The success of the performance gave unexpected joy and attracted the attention of music producers, despite early disagreements with his management regarding this new course. In an interview with Classic FM, Jonathan's former coach and collaborator Leon Maggiera also expressed support, saying Jonathan has the ability to convey raw emotion, and this opera project proves the power of diversity. In addition to putting an end to rumors, Jonathan's confirmation sent a powerful message of empathy and inspired others to see differences as gifts. From a modest beginning to a long legacy, he continues to discover himself at the age of 30, transforming extremely personal situations into art that touches listeners' emotions. On January 13, 1995, Jonathan Antoin was born into a middle-class secure household in Goodmayes, Essex, England. His mother was a stay-at-home mom, and his father was a police inspector. Music wasn't always present in the home, despite her struggles with obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD, and chronic fatigue syndrome. Growing up, there wasn't a lot of music, as Jonathan revealed in a 2013 interview with Metro. Ricky Martin was almost 90% of it. He experienced loneliness in his early years, which was exacerbated by bullying at school because of his appearance and introverted nature. As a result, he struggled with mental health issues from an early age. Singing alone helped him find his natural tenor voice, and music eventually became a haven for him. The birth date of Charlotte Giaconelli is August 24, 1995. She grew up in a family that supported her artistic interests in Essex as well. Despite her family's lack of professional artistic training, she demonstrated musical ability at a young age by participating in singing lessons and local concerts. The two met in 2006 at Chigwell, Essex's West Hatch High School, according to Wikipedia. Charlotte was about the same age as Jonathan, who was 11. Their camaraderie and cooperation would become stronger over time, as their music teacher partnered them to sing together. Last time, Charlotte shared, both were somewhat unknown before to this, but their school fostered a mutual appreciation of music through opera and classical training sessions. Although their upbringings were influenced by various factors, they were both centered on Essex, a quiet suburban region close to London, where school music programs grew prevalent. While Charlotte developed her confidence through extracurricular performances, Jonathan found comfort in his voice when facing personal issues. According to a 2025 Liverpool Echo story, these early years helped to create a duo
whose strong, mature vocals were warm and deep, providing a heartwarming glimpse into their journey, from carefree school days to the glory of center stage. As representations of youthful talent and tenacity, Jonathan Antoin and Charlotte Giaconelli made a lasting impression on the history of Britain's Got Talent. They electrified millions of people and enthralled the judges with their debut performance of The Prayer in 2012, demonstrating that the grandeur of operatic voices is not limited by age. Wikipedia claims that their participation in BGT raised awareness of classical duos, as their album together sold over 250,000 copies, peaked at #1 on the UK classical charts, and introduced opera to a younger audience. Additionally, they left a legacy by opening doors for similar abilities when subsequent BGT finalists embraced classical music, igniting a new trend in the genre. Their legacy persisted after they parted ways, with each artist establishing their own value in their single careers. Jonathan, who brought opera to foreign audiences and promoted musical variety with albums like Tour and Believe, was likened to Pavarotti. On Last, he once commented, "And that legacy serves as a lesson to others to follow their passions." FFM, from the early days on BGT, we created something beautiful. Charlotte's decision to pursue musical theater inspired young women in the performing arts and enhanced the West End. Jonathan and Charlotte left a lasting effect with ageless voices that enable a new generation to rise beyond harsh criticism, according to a Liverpool Echo story. Furthermore, their legacy touches on social themes like self-worth and mental health, in addition to music. The Life of Jonathan Antoin, a YouTube film, shows how Jonathan's personal narrative helped him become a role model for shy youth. Through her tenacity, Charlotte highlighted the value of friendship and support following Britain's Got Talent, where he received recognition for his transformation from a tormented kid to a worldwide celebrity. 2025 is turning out to be a dynamic period in Jonathan Antoin's musical career, as he dedicates himself to recording projects and interacting with his audience. He still resides in the UK and keeps in touch with his fans via social media and radio interviews. He once said in an interview, "The BGT journey taught us that true talent will shine no matter the obstacles." Two paths, one artistic passion. According to his official website, Jonathan recently spoke on 2 BBC radio shows about his new single, Dicko Wen, which was released on December 31st, 2024, and created a lot of excitement among his fans. He also posted a message on Facebook and Instagram, saying, "Goodbye 2024, and welcome to 2025. Jonathan has been working on personal recording sessions, including clips like Day 3, Possibly, and The Last Recording Day. The Irish Star claims that Jonathan has chosen to distance himself from major spotlight appearances in order to focus on a more balanced life, while still fostering his love of performing, creating the impression of a grounded and genuine artist. It's a pleasure to join you for another year of excellence, new experiences, and joy. While this is going on, Charlotte Giaconelli is lighting up the West End stage with her daring new role in Burlesque the Musical, a production that represents a significant artistic transformation. The Sun reports that Charlotte shared a glamorous Instagram photo of herself as Queenie, preparing for the show's July 10th, 2025, opening at the Savoy Theatre, which is directed and choreographed by Todrick Hall. "Meet Queenie, my stage fairy godmother. Todrick Hall is keeping me busy and hitting notes as high as my heels. See you at the Savoy this summer to bring Burlesque the Musical to the main stage." Charlotte is also involved in the theater community, attending events like the Watson Stage Awards 2025 in February. Charlotte's current life is full of energy, with a strong focus on the stage and the artistic community, bringing joy to those who have followed her journey from classical singing to a wide range of performances. She has also gained attention on TikTok with a humorous video about her Britain's Got Talent experience, as reported by the Manchester Evening News on April 22nd, 2025. Jonathan Antoin's journey is more than just music. It's a living lesson in the power of passion, leaving us profoundly moved and filled with pride. From the first trembling notes on the Britain's Got Talent stage, he transformed every rumor into an enduring anthem. His transformation from a shy boy to a brilliant opera icon at the age of 30 is a powerful testament that determination can overcome any shadow. If this video inspired you, please remember to like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to our channel for the most recent BGT Stars updates, and turn on the notification bell. What do you think about Jonathan's unexpected return? Is this the best chapter in his story? Let us know in the comments below and join the discussion. I appreciate you watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.